Then there's Flash. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
And the basket by Curry.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
Flash passes to Valanciunas. Great D that time from Green. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Wiggins finds Curry. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Jackson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Chalk up 2 there.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Knocks it loose. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Hangs, and Thompson sends it back.
Well, Clay is a very good positional and on-ball defender, but him getting to a block shot like that, that's impressive.
Curry gets the bucket.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Flash. He doesn't hit that one. Curry with some nice D. The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. They get it again. And a missed layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And it's in there.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
A 3-ball, and he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way. I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Oubre's checked in for Curry. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Way to hit it.
Here's Oubre. Pass to Wiseman. Now Wiggins over Brooks. And it's Wiggins missing. There's the lob to Jackson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Outside, Green. Over to the left wing. Oubre outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Oh, yikes. Look out below. How about that finish?
Oof.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow. There's the pass to Wiseman. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Oubre, no one around him. But they recover it. Thompson passes to Oubre.
Come get it, come get it. I got you.
Shot clock at 6. They need this. And no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And Flash gets it to go. Flash has got 11 points.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And the Warriors some changes. Kevon Looney is checked in. They're shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Shooting one.
And that one falls for Clark. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem, and those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Gorgie Dang. Clark is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Flash, and it's Allen in at the 2 guard.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Curry on the wing. From 15 feet away, another miss by Curry.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Pass to Wiseman. Thompson surveying the floor. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Sinks the 3-pointer. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I feel like when he gets going like this, it's a night where Steph might take a few more chances offensively. That spells trouble for the defense.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And slam dunk by Pascal.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's Flash, guarded by Curry. And Flash gets it to go.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
To the middle, and finished off by Wiseman.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
Here's Flash. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. With the second effort, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, looking to shoot immediately off the pass, and I don't think he even felt the leather that time.
Here's Flash. Off target with his 3. Green in the post. Basket counts. Gets it off. And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Flash has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and the numbers don't jump out at you, but the impact on the game sure does.
Well, the commitment he has to fill his role and consistently fill that role, that's what that team needs from him.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiseman's out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and Flash gets it to go.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And a deep three from Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots. Those long twos, has started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are, where his decision-making can be that much better.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney comes in for Wiseman, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Thompson. Here's Flash, finished off the break. Flash has got 21 in the game.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one right now. 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
On the wing, Wiggins. Brooks covering. Curry looking around. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Well, the confidence that Steph has on the inside, once he beats his primary defender, he can finish over the top of the bigger defenders.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. For Memphis, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. That free throw good from Flash. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dylan Brooks. Both free throws good from Flash.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. You have to like what we're seeing from Flash.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now here's Curry. Passes to Pascal. The shot's good.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Here's Flash, guarded by Curry. Here's Flash, Clark. Yep, that one goes in there. 9 points for Brandon Clark.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. 11 feet away. Kicks it out to Wiggins. No good from outside. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here's Flash. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Bazemore passes to Looney. Curry with it. The 3 connects from three-point range.
Timeout.
Curry's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Now a timeout called by Memphis. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down. Green is checked in for the Warriors. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Gorgie Dang. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark. Brooks checked in for Milton. And Flash is subbed in for Jones.
How many fans do I got for the love of culture?
Here's Flash, covered by Oubre. Brooks with no one around. Knocks down the 3 ball. And it's 9 points for Brooks.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Flash. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And good that time.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Good on the three-point shot.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Flash. Jackson passes to Flash. Here's Valanciunas. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Pass to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. At the elbow, Green. Clock at 6. From deep. Rebounded by Flash. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Bain misses the 3. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes, and he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Here's Flash. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ball's knocked loose. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. Plays it in off the breakaway. Brooks has got 8 points in the quarter.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Flash.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Eric Pascal, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Oubre.
Pick up left. Pick up left.
1:37 left to play here in the fourth. The pass to Wiseman. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Now Curry. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 31.
I don't know how you do it, but you just can't give Steph any room from any distance.
Here's Flash. Up and in on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Memphis.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Steph Curry.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Pascal with the steal. Thompson outside. From outside, off the mark. Here's Flash, guarded by Curry.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 34.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Wiseman, and finished off by Wiseman.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to